point. And you know, Evos Esports banning out that Claude. They don't want Kill Ash to get that.
Yeah, the Claude just works so well for, of course, Soul. 2-5 Claude, but the Blazing Duet already wiped out Archangel. So stop that. I think that's fine. Don't risk Jeff Cutie forever getting it, because I think that's a huge factor in how they won the previous tournaments that they got into. That's how they became champions.
And look at this, the
Your
carry
team
is
is
going to be banned as
bad.
well. They are
Wow.
opening potentials for the Hayabusa or maybe even the Selena. But we have not considered that the Grok
Oh
is
my
open.
gosh, wow, that's
Your
beautiful.
team is
The
picking.
Grok is open, ladies and gentlemen. There was a Kaja open as well, you know.
But they don't
maybe
care
Alex,
about
they
that.
don't care about
They
that.
don't care about that. As
We're
long
going
as
to
we
get
can,
the Grok.
yeah, deny the Grok from Lusty. That is beautiful. Remove the comfort picks from these guys. The guys on your screen right now, they don't feel. I don't think they feel good right now.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but they really need Panda at this
Kaja.
point. You know, it's kind of a
Your
it's a
team
bit of
is
a
picking.
questionable pick and ban phase coming in from Archangel. You know, they left the Grok open. The carry was questionable. I don't know about this.
Akai.
I don't know about this,
man.
Rockhard.
That's true. There's actually a lot of heroes
Hayabusa.
out in the open. They did
Your
not
team
notice
is
that
picking.
Selena or Hayabusa. Of course, will get picked up by Evos, which shows to be.
They are very confident with this
Oh
Hayabusa
my gosh, the
pick.
confidence of Evos with Hayabusa is just beautiful to watch.
And given the fact that these teams do not have an ample amount of time to discuss how much of a threat Hayabusa can be, they just left it open as well as the Selena. But at this point, I just don't know what the plan is for Archangel. Evos Esports, I think they're getting what they want right now. They got the Grok, they got the
Yeah,
Akai,
exactly.
and as well as the Hayabusa. And the response pick with the Esmeralda.
Your team is
I mean,
banning.
Esmeralda can survive better against a Hayabusa, but it does not bode well against an Akai, because once you lock down the Esmeralda, he cannot use the shielding, right? He did not spam that shield, put it up to a high level, and if you stop him from her from casting that spell, it actually makes you very squishy.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though you have a high magic attack, if you're squishy, you can't use that shield.
You can't use
If
that
you're
shield.
crowd
indeed.
controlled, yeah.
And Grok is present here. Kaja will be able to pull out everyone with a Divine Judgment. And of
team
course,
is
Except for
Evos
Grok.
Esports, except Grok. And despite the fact, you know, Jeff Cutie Forever causing that one game from last game, they will be able to ban out that Hellcurt because the amount of damage, the amount of split push potential is just crazy coming in from Jeff Cutie Forever.
Hellcurt respect ban is real here. I really like it from the Evos SG squad. However, it's the question, will they ban Selena or not?
There
and
we
they
go.
do!
Your
There we
team
go.
is picking.
Alright, so
'Cause-
we're finally going to see a respect ban. The
Yeah.
first respect ban from Archangel. It took them this long.
We are all in agreement here because I feel like that Selena pick just way too OP here.
Yeah, it's just way too much. If
Yeah.
you get caught by the stun, you're gonna be guaranteed. It's gonna be guaranteed death. The stun lasts for 48 years, Rockhard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you could Facebook while this tournament was happening. Just update your status, guys. I'm stunned. Send help. You know, heart if you want me to survive.
I can clean.
React
I can
if you-
clean my entire house. I can clean my entire house.
Exactly.
And when I come back, the stun is still there.
And I like the follow-up. I always like not just the stun, man. I like the follow-up that comes after.
Your
It's
team
almost
is
immediate
picking.
Terizla. There you go. Archangel pulling off the Terizla
the
as we were
surprise
speaking.
pick. I mean, it's not much of a surprise right now because Terizla was picked in the last games that we've had. Geek Fam
And both of
versus
them were
IGN.
wins.
Both of them were wins.
Oh no,
Could it be
the
the same
first,
case?
second game was a win,
Yep.
and the first it was banned.
Yeah,
there you go,
yeah,
respect
yeah.
banned. Yeah, right.
Could it be the same case for Archangel right now? Will they be able to come out on top using that Terizla?
Oh boy.
Or will they respond with a Granger? And they will,
That's-
ladies and gentlemen.
Gushan.
I'm noticing a trend
Your
here,
team
Mr.
is picking.
Kid. Evos does not like tanks.
They do not
I mean,
like
they have tanks who like CC, but not the really tanky tanks, right? Like, they like them damage, and they're picking it up. Very strong damage output from Evos here. Almost all physical,
I
except
mean,
for Grushan.
Let me give you a simulation as to what is going on in Evos Esports
Yeah,
room
yeah.
right now.
What about
okay,
it?
this is what they say. Hey, we got the Grok.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the only tech we have. Pick whatever you like.
You guys, I will tank for all of you guys. You have no problem. My Grok is gonna be the tankiest of the tank, or it's gonna hurt so much. I'm gonna put Assassin Emblem here and execute.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought we were gonna see. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
That would have been weird. That would have
That
been
would have
weird.
been very
Yeah.
weird. But of course, the Minotaur always a very good pick with the Minoan Fury as well. The Minotaur to respond to any kind of CC or chase potential for Evos Esports.
So much area of effect damage from Evos. Can clear minion waves. All of them have it. Even the tanks have it. And then, of course, great team fighting. Great solo team fight potential from Archangel.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big question. It's going to be Evos Esports SG versus Archangel, the hometown heroes. Will Archangel be able to take Game 2 and push it to a Game 3? Or will Evos Esports take this to a 2-0?
And that's a scary thought, isn't it? I mean, Evos is just a team that a lot of people are putting in level. Like, they're just like even with Archangel. And right now, they're showing that they're being very, what do you call this? Dominant.
Dominant
Not
side.
just in draft, but in the game.
In the game as well. And ladies and gentlemen, on the blue side, we have Evos Esports SG. Odir Bambi on the Gujon, Soul on the Hayabusa, Ace on the Grok, Potato on the Granger, and JPL on the Akai.
And of course, for Archangel, we have Jeff, Cutie Forever on the Terizla, Kiluash on the Esmeralda, Lusty on the Minotaur, Jay still on the Kaya, and of course, Rio on the Lunox.
And once again, we are seeing the same type of strategy we are seeing from Archangel, getting in the mid lane push and also invading. But Soul is gonna get caught out of position right now, but it's still a back and forth. And Soul will be taking down. First blood coming in for Kaja. But are they still gonna go for this though? I don't think so. They will be backing away. And good play for Archangel.
Rio making full use of the Starlight Pulse from that Lunox to keep himself alive while everyone is diving. They have a lot of damage as well in the early game, so they made full use of that. And right now, Evos, their weakness is their Granger cannot join yet.
Yes,
no team fights for Granger, no team fights for this Akai. So they know that only like Gushin and Grok can answer, and they're busy taking gold as well. So Archangel, very smart play, take advantage, and now they're fighting on top.
No DPS from Granger just yet. It is still early game, ladies and gentlemen. What will it be? Will Evos Esports take this? I'm so curious right now. I just want to know right away.
Curious. Of course, Archangel showing that they can flex some muscle when they need to. It's a lot of damage output, and someone's getting dove here, and that is going to be a very dead Akai.
Now it is now 2-0 kill lead for Archangel, and also in the back
good
line,
answer.
Terizla will be taken down as well. One more kill from Evos Esports.
Yeah, that's the power of Terizla. Usually very strong in the solo offlane, and he can clear waves very fast with the hammers. But of course, if you get whittled down, if the Hayabusa gets level 4 before you, you're in for a bad time.
Look at the rotations from Evos Esports. I mean, Turtle just spawned, and they went to the Turtle right away. But look at this, the Grok is gonna block them. I call this the Grok block, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy.
And they will be waiting until the Turtle is gonna go, and up the Divine Judgment is gonna be used on JPL. JPL is gonna get melted. Ace is also gonna be the next one in, but will they be able to take this one out though? This is a tank and a double kill coming in from the Linux, and 4 kills already for Archangel.
Man, kid. The, what do you call this? The demolition crew for Archangel. Rio, Jay, and Lusty making it work right now with a lot of early game power from the Lunox, and of course that tankiness and the also the strong power of the Kaija in the early game. Because even though Kaija is a support fighter, I mean, he just does a lot of damage early on because of lightning and because of Ring of Order.
And I gotta say, the Grok block on the Turtle Pit was really, really smart. But Jay outsmarted them. They went to the Akai right away. Divine Judgment pulled on him, and they just took him down, and followed by Ace, giving the 2 kills to Lunox, and that's just really good.
No fear whatsoever. Like, you and Akai, I'm gonna pull you back here. Try to use your ultimate, but that's if you live.
That is if you live. Indeed.
So they have a lot of confidence, and they can estimate how much power they have. So, because if you didn't kill that Akai, everyone was gonna get pinned down in the Turtle Pit.
Yeah, Akai was a very essential target for them to kill, and because of the Akai dying early, the Grok also died. And look at this, Jeff Cutie Forever is going to be converged on the wall. Is going to be put down 4 people on Jeff Cutie Forever.
Oh, man.
What is this going to be? The knockup on 4 people, but that will not matter, ladies and gentlemen. 2 kills for Evos Esports. But in the backline though, Hayabusa just got taken down. The mid lane turret is also destroyed. Just off screen though.
Pound for pound, answers being given all around the map. Kiluash getting a kill 2v1. And this is what we were talking about, right? This guy, he has a lot of that micro ability. 2v1, I don't care. Let's go and fight.
Yeah, let's just go and fight. You know, our Evos Esports, these two teams are out for blood right now. And speaking of blood, JPL is going to be taken down as well. A lot of blood taken away from him. The Panda will be extinct.
What is happening here for Evos? They're falling down like a sack of potatoes. But Soul, he has something else to answer. Kiluash with the bait and switch against Jay. Dear Bambi. Great Shadow Blade Slaughter gets a lot of damage into Archangel, forces them to back off.
The 1v1 King demonstrating how much of a threat he can be by just 1v1ing, and he didn't even get killed at that point. And Lusty, the wall is going to be put down, but no response will be coming from Evos Esports.
Yeah, so that's why you do not underestimate your opponents. Soul, even though he was 0-2 in that one, took you out because that is a Hayabusa. Usually gets a lot of gold, even if he doesn't get a lot of kills.
Yeah, they just had an idea that they don't want to leave the Granger alone, but at this point, the Lusty is going to be taken down out of position already, and Evos is just responding so well so far. And because of that one kill taking down their essential member, the Minotaur, without the Minoan Fury, they can all go for the Turtle Fearless at this point.
Kiluash charges up the ultimate, goes in, no one is home.
The Falling Star Moon is going to be spent, but look at this, Ace is going to converge on the Kiluash, but this is just a back and forth. They are hesitating whether or not they want to go in, but they will be able to back away from this one. But they're still consisting of going for the Turtle right now.
They're really forcing this Turtle right now, making sure that they are in a very bad position. JPL pushes back Kiluash, but Kiluash takes him down instead. Ace is going to be suffering a lot of damage. Double kill for the Esmeralda.
That was just a big mistake from Evos Esports. It was looking good for them so far, but Archangel come out on top, and oh dear Bambi will just be hiding in the bushes right now. Has an idea, says hello to Jay, and Jay does not even say anything back. Very rude.
That was a nice, you know, I sword spike you, you have to answer me. Flap your wings, you know. Throw me one of those lightning balls at my face.
Give me any sort of response, please.
Yes, please. Come on. And that's what's happening right now for Archangel. They got a tower. They just got a turtle. They are ahead by a very respectable amount. And I feel like Ace, he needs to start off a lot of better team fights. The walls of the Grok, no ultimate follow-ups, if you notice.
Ultimate follow-up. I have not seen a single charge.
Like wall into a wild charge, right? I haven't seen it yet.
Not a single thing. Maybe he was too hesitant, but that's the thing. The nerves, you should not let the nerves come in contact with you or get to you, because that's going to be the death of you. And look at this, Jeff Cutie Forever is going to be converted on by the Bijan and also the Hayabusa. And Jeff Cutie Forever will be taken down. Missed position coming in. And that's just 25 seconds for a death timer. And what is happening? Yeah,
Jeff Cutie Forever, he's basically, you know, taking the role of Kiluash this time.
Oh my gosh. Is going to be taken down as well. Look at that. And 10 kills coming in from Archangel. And now a clash is going to happen. Oh dear Bambi is just in the middle of the enemy team right now. Being chased down by Lusty and Rio. And oh dear Bambi, will you end up like your mother in the movies? And he will. Bambi will fall.
Man, did you really have to do that, though? Have some respect, my friend.
It's a Disney
Bambi
reference.
is beautiful.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Oh, dear Bambi.
I'm just kidding. Obviously, that's going to cause Archangel to have a huge lead in this one. And right now, the items, you can see how many slots are empty on the Evos Esports line.
Yeah, it's just not looking good, despite the fact that they had their power picks, they had their comfort picks, they have the Grok, they have the Gujan, they also have the Hayabusa. What's there to be scared of?
Yeah, you already stole Grok, Lusty's Grok. What else do you have in store right now?
You gotta have some, you know, redemption coming in.
Oh, there we go.
The charge is gonna come in from the Grok. The wall is gonna be put down. They are all spread down. The Minoan Fury will catch three people, but they won't be able to get kills out of this one. And Evos Esports is gonna be melted down. The triple kill from the Esmeralda.
They were the ones who engaged all in. And they were the ones who got triple killed by Kiluash.
They're the one who went
Oh
in,
my
but
gosh.
The ones who fell. That is such a questionable thing.
And again, maybe it was a very questionable area to fight on. If you're in a very tight corridor, how do you avoid Kiluash proccing all that Stardust, right?
Yeah.
You just give Kiluash so much shielding, so much damage, and you just, you know, put a nail in your own coffin.
And as a result, And as a result of that triple kill, they got the Lord out of it as well. Archangel is just looking so good. Twice as much kills from Evo compared to Evos Esports, and I have no idea what Evos Esports is doing right now.
This is extreme. Yeah, earlier in the first game, it was a seesaw. This one, it's a very reddish massacre, like you can see in the goal difference here for Archangel, where we're seeing, basically map control for every lane right now. Even the mid lane, they're walking with the Lord. Rio solo on the bot lane, Jay following suit. And now Potato, does he have enough damage to stop this?
And that's what I forgot to mention as well. The map control, the map pressure right now. And the turret will be taken down. No, it's just going to be the Lord. And Kilowash is going to go in with the Falling Star Moon. The Hurricane that's going to be activated. Jay is dangerously low, but the Esmeralda is going to be bursted down. The Divine Judgment connects, but what is going to happen? Who is going to win this clash? It's just a back and forth. They're all spread out, and now it's a 2-for-1, but still in favor of Archangel.
Wow, this is actually a bit beautiful where Archangel, they have a very strong hero, right? But now that's removed. They have Kilowatt with almost all the resources, and now removing him, it suddenly feels like Evos can breathe around the map.
And now they just kind of gave Esports, Evos Esports rather. They gave Evos Esports the type of breathing room that they want, and Archangel did not intend to do that. But look at this. Look at the gold lead right now. It's a 10k gold lead, and Archangel has to capitalize on this, but Ace is going to be caught off guard, but he won't be able to receive a lot of damage.
Exactly, and again, the damage output is going to be dependent onto the positioning.
Oh, but look at this though. The Divine Judgment is going to connect to the JPL, and JPL will activate the Hurricane Dance, but won't do anything. And Archangel will be able to capitalize on that. One member down from Evos Esports. They will be rushing down to the bottom lane, or maybe even the mid lane, to just put a lot more pressure. And what will Evos Esports do? The mid lane turret is going to be destroyed. A potential clash might actually happen at this point, Rockhard.
I think
what
it
is
will
going to
be
happen?
it.
And now they're
man.
falling star.
They're going on the fight.
The mega kill coming in from the Grok. The Grok is going to be taken down. The Gujan will be killed. No, rather, Gujan will take down the Kaja.
And finally, that's actually very, very good for Evos. They can now kind of, start throwing their tanks in front without the risk of being pulled back. That is very big for Evos to make their way out the map, because that's the only reason why Evos can't actually walk out and just take a tower.
You know what's weird? The tanks of Evos Esports are the ones that, get killed right away.
Yes,
they're the ones that,
exactly.
die early. And that's very ironic, even for a MOBA game.
It's actually a bit odd. At the same time, you gotta give commendation to these guys. The damage output of Archangel is maybe just too phenomenal, right?
It's just too
Rio's Lunox this time worked out.
And still twice as much kills for Archangel. And look at that gold lead. It's still 10k. At this point, Archangel can take this game, but they're just prolonging it at this point. They just want to look for that one fight to end the entire game, and it should be 1-1, but it's still too early to decide. Evos Esports still have that comeback potential.
Yeah, and Evos, they still have good damage on the Granger. I mean, despite being behind on items, they have the composition to make this work, so you just need to just reel Archangel in one by one.
Yeah.
Let's start an audition, right? Audition, you first, Rio, then we'll take everyone else.
Yeah, that's the thing. And look at this.
They have to fall in line.
Yeah, they are now pushing the bottom lane, but it's very different compared to last game because there's no specific split pusher right now, and Oh Dear Bambi almost got caught right there, and Kilowash is going to chase him down. Oh Dear Bambi is getting melted second by second, and look at this Ace. They're gonna charge away, but look, it's so spread out. What is happening?
Lusty, JPL.
My words are getting so mixed up because of how separate these teams are.
Crazy right
but
now.
Archangel looks like they will be able to take this game out. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Soul is gonna be the only soul left. And the push is gonna come in from Archangel. And also, the bottom lane turret will be destroyed. Soul, what can you do?
Oh man, that's it. I mean, that's it. Especially if you get Divine Judgment in the face, and there you go. That's really the finish for Kiluash. He was a punching bag last game, but this time he did all the whipping on Esmeralda. 1-1, Archangel and Evos Esports SG.